This video is under Assessment of Speaking and Learning Skill, conducted by CBSE and guided by our English teacher Kishan Gaikwad sir. I am Aditya Gajanan Mahorkar, student of class 12 from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Hingoli.
जिसने आपसे वादा तोड़ा उनसे नाता तोड़ो, ये मैं आपको कहने के लिए आया हूँ.
The story is set in the mines of Sweden, where iron is extracted from ores. It is about a rat trap sailor who tries to earn his living by selling rat traps made from materials he gathers by either begging or by stealing. He led a hard life, full of struggles and suffering, which made him view the world around him pessimistically. He started developing an idea that the world around him is a nothing but a big rat trap. Elements of nature like seas, lands, and other human needs like riches, clothes, foods were like baits offered to the rats, and their desire to enjoy these things would brought them into this trap. These thoughts became a habit for him, and he started enjoying daydreaming about this new idea during his spare time. One day, while selling goods, he came across a small cottage by the roadside. It was evening, and he knocked on the door to ask the owner for shelter during the night. The rat trap vendor was usually used to being ill-treated by others, but this time he was welcomed wholeheartedly by his host, who was not only offered him food and shelter, but also engaged in a merry conversation with him. The host, who was an old man without wife or children, told the rat trap sailor about how he used to work at a mine earlier, but presently depended on his cow for his livelihood. He also showed his earnings of 30 kroner to the rat trap sailor, 3 notes of 10 kroner, to prove his point. Next day both men set out from the cottage together, but the rat trap sailor came back again to the cottage in his host's absence, stole the 30 kroner and went on his way to somewhere else. The rat trap sailor felt very impressed with his own deed. As he continued his journey, he entered a forest and felt lost, tired, and cold as night was approaching. He felt trapped as he tried to find his way out. But he was about to give up when he heard the thumping noises and finally discovered an iron mill that was still in operation. He went inside to find the master smith and his helper working at the furnace. The smith had no objections about providing him a shelter for the night at the mill. After some time, the owner of mill, an iron master, noticed the rat trap sailor and mistook him for an old friend of his regiment where he had served in the earlier years of the life. The rat trap sailor considered this to be another opportunity for earning money and played along with the iron master. The iron master invited him to his house for stay since it was a Christmas season and said that he would love some company. The rat trap sailor, finding this overwhelming and uncomfortable, refused to go to the iron master's house. The iron master then sent his daughter to persuade him to stay. As soon as she met the sailor, she could understand that the man had done something wrong, like stealing or escaping from jail. She assured him in a friendly manner that he would be allowed to leave whenever he wanted, and they wanted him to stay only till Christmas Eve. He agreed and went to the manor, where he was treated with care and affection by his host. The next day, at dinner, the iron master discovered to his shock that it was not his old friend, but a stranger whom he had invited to his house. He threatened to turn him over to the sheriff, but considering that it was a Christmas Eve, he did not want to trouble the sheriff. The rat trap sailor also expressed his view on being trapped like a rat by the good hospitality of his host, the iron master. As he was preparing to leave, the daughter had a change of heart and wanted the rat trap sailor to stay back for Christmas no matter what the conditions were. Therefore, the rat trap sailor stayed back and spent Christmas with the iron master and his daughter. At night after dinner, when it was time for present, the daughter told him that her father wanted the coat worn by the rat trap sailor. She also told him that if he wanted to spend the next Christmas in the peace, he was welcome at their house. He did not reply, as he felt mesmerized by girl's kind words and behavior. The next day, the iron master and his daughter went to church for service. There, they found that one employee of the mill was robbed by a man selling rat traps. When they returned home, they found that their guest, the rat trap seller, was gone. He had left a present for the daughter, a rat trap and a 30 kroner he had stolen. He had also written a note in which he asked the daughter to return the stolen money back to its owner. He also explained it was a Christmas present from a rat who was freed by their kind hospitality. After reading the rat trap class 12 summary, we understand that rat trap seller in the story indeed had some goodness and compassion for the people around him. He was finally able to realize the consequences of his wrong deeds and thoughts and resolved to do right thing. So this was the story of rat trap seller. Please share, like and subscribe my YouTube channel for such videos. Thank you for watching this video.